Yes, we will need dice tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
3 d20s. There's a stun
We
add them?
dice and a drama dice.
That'll really change the odds. Hello! Welcome to Skyhammer Press, and welcome to Hellbreakers, an Expanse RPG live stream. My name is Merrick Moyer, my pronouns are he, him. I shall be the game master for this evening. Malaloki in the chat, like that. Howdy. Yeah, what is going on? How's everybody doing?
Alive.
Yes, we have a full boat tonight.
Yeah.
How
Nobody's at the
exciting.
casino.
Everybody
Yeah.
was terribly ill.
Yeah.
Like
No
I'm
more
getting shoehorned
betrayals
into
or spending money.
All right. Various news and things. Roll20, we are Roll20 ambassadors, and they have They did an update recently on their Discord integration. I was like, yay, it's going to be open to everybody soon. And it was like, in a couple of months. Okay. So, if your GM is a pro subscriber, they can give you an invite to the Discord, and you can bug them for playtesting. Otherwise, it's not going to be open beta for everybody for another couple of months. I haven't really tried it out because we run things on our Discord, not on their Discord. So maybe we'll try it out again sometime. We did a fun thing. We did a cool thing. We played a little bit more Daggerheart.
Without you.
That's right. We played it in person at our table and had a great time. Played a second quest chest box. So we played Assassin's Crown, which was it was a review copy sent to us by Quest Chests. So that was very kind of them. Shout out, you guys rock. You're amazing. And you make super cool products. And we're going to play another session of that. And then we will talk about it and review it because it was very cool. And hopefully we can get some of the Quest Chest folks over to talk about what went into making it. Yes, Jen?
Malaloki says we're rude, but don't worry, Malaloki. We'll put out some TikToks.
Yeah, it's true. You will get to see a little bit of it. We did record snippets for the TikTok. So, follow us at Skyhammer Press on TikTok. It also
Some
shows
of them
up on...
Some of them are unflattering to a group of people's intelligence. But that's fine.
Yeah, that is the best one, though.
God,
The best
it just kills me every time I watch it.
That's so good. These will be posted on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. I was like, I don't know. There's so many social medias, and some take video, and some don't take video anymore.
It's called X, Merrick?
Is it?
It shouldn't be.
I don't think any... who calls
Nobody
X?
refers to it that way.
Like,
They still say tweet.
publications who are like, it's X, Twitter.
Yeah.
'Cause they got it.
It's formerly known as Twitter. We're going to keep referring to it as such.
Yeah. So that's really cool, and that was really fun. We really enjoyed Daggerheart, and Quest Chess puts together really, really cool adventures. Only companies that are required to. Yeah. Another thing, we've been talking a little bit about this upcoming Achtung Cthulhu stream, and it's unfortunately no longer happening. Just the complications of having people in the UK and all over North America. And
So many time zones.
yeah, all the time zones, and there was a couple of conventions and some other events, and we just couldn't find a time that worked for all of the players invited, so we had to unfortunately cancel that stream. However, I did get a copy of the starter set for Achtung Cthulhu, and so at some point we'll probably do a feature on that, like going through it, reviewing it, or maybe playing it as a one-shot. Don't know. But that'll be, us here. We'll figure that out sometime this summer.
Is that the Roman one? Yeah.
No, that's Cohorse Cthulhu. So Achtung
That's
Cthulhu
Cohorse.
is the World War II one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Which, Katie and Tyler, you have not yet played. Octon Cthulhu yet.
We did an adventure in a cabin.
Did you do the Halloween one?
You
Yeah.
do Halloween?
What did
But
you?
we didn't.
Yeah,
It wasn't a live stream though. It was like a playtest.
Yeah. You play tested the Halloween horrors.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, that was a good one.
You like the Roman one?
Oh,
Yeah, Cohor's Cthulhu is really solid. It's
Well, I'm
very
always
cool.
thinking about the Roman Empire, like a
Well,
little
I
bit.
mean, of course, yeah. The aqueducts, right?
let me tell you,
What about
when
the
you play that
roads?
game, you never stop thinking about it. I have like 3 characters that I never got to play because we only played one game of it. It's killing me inside.
Yeah, we should definitely play some more Cohorts. That's a really cool game. Yes. Okay. Next thing. Ooh, the episode 8 giveaway. We did in fact get an entry, which means we kind of do a draw, but we already know who the winner is. And hilariously, as he mentioned in the comments, he's already got all of them. But he's going to give them away as a gift to some friends, which is always super cool. So congratulations, Che/Phil.
Hooray for Phil.
That's right. We always cheer Phil in this house. So
Our one true Phil.
That's right.
OTS.
I will get in touch with you via email.
Phil doesn't
and
start with an S.
and give you
Sure
that
doesn't.
code for Trades of the Expanse, Bounty Hunter, Planetary Surveyor, Scout, and Journalist. Which also leads us into the latest Expanse RPG news, that there is a new Trades of the Expanse book out. Entertainer!
Ooh.
So we'll probably do a little bit more of a dive into that on a further stream or some other thing, but now there's 5 of these out. And mine still hasn't come out, so mine's coming at some point. Writing Entertainer would have been fun, though. That would have been pretty cool.
That'd have been right up your alley.
Yeah. That's it for all the upfront news. So, go ahead and run the video. And we're back. All right.
I'm Beethoven.
And you're Beethoven?
You're Bach.
Oh. Very good. Very good.
That's my father's joke.
Are you always hiding from your instructor?
I'm not going to go any further when it comes to composer jokes because I don't know anymore.
I thought I'd get Katie. She totally ignored me though.
I have a friend in the hospital in labor right now, so I was just checking my messages.
That's fair.
Ooh, can we name her baby?
Is it me?
It's already named. Sorry.
We'll do it by
They
live
named
stream
it.
poll.
Live stream poll, but we named this baby.
We're
Okay,
getting us
if any-
Rangers baby.
Put
Beethoven
names
wants
in
to-
the chat.
Fuck.
Put names in the chat, and I'll try to convince her, but I doubt it.
James.
James Atwood.
No, you want the baby to be loyal.
And not a
No,
mama's
it's gotta-
boy.
It's got to be something like Moon McStarface.
Don't ever name your child Moon McStarface.
Epstein.
Whoa.
Epstein. Oh, we got a new follower. Hello, Nelson Sam 8. Thanks for following.
Nelson, vote in the chat. Epstein, sweet name for baby. Let's go.
Okay.
Not even
let's-
Solomon, just Epstein. Yeah,
No, just Epstein.
just Epstein. What else? Proto-molecule.
Protogen.
Protogen.
Who's
Name
our
your baby
big-
Protogen.
Who's our big soft teddy bear? Katie,
Who's our big, soft teddy bear? In
the
what?
guy you love.
Oh, Amos?
Yeah, name him
Oh,
Amos.
Amos.
Like,
I'm like,
what?
in our game? Which want an art game?
No.
I also thought you were talking our current game. I'm like, I don't think we have one.
Yeah.
James. Just kidding.
Captain Mustafa Akari.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. I will read the things. You arrived on Augea to find a world settling back into its routine after the arrival of the builder butterflies. And butterfly...
Obelisks.
The obelisks. And Butterfly Geddon, as Sheriff Mendel called it. You learned that the builder tech had dropped down on almost all the planets in the system. The OMAC group has sent scientists and patrol ships to every location, and you also learned that Trevor Atwood, James's cousin, has been pushing for a unified Augean government. And apparently doing pretty well at it. However, just as you were preparing to go and meet with Trevor, you got a mandatory recall message on a secure channel from Administrator Cleopatra Bright, the leader of the OMAC group in the Cerberus System. She is a youngish woman, short blonde hair. She has one prosthetic robotic arm. She has apparently come from more serious situations than your regular boardroom.
She's a stone cold baddie.
Yeah. She comes up on a recorded message and says, all OMAC bounty ships are to immediately report to the UNN Lenape for in-person briefing. This is not optional. Make all available speed. The situation in the system is about to change, and you need to be prepared.
Ooh, are we gonna sing a song?
Yeah. Be prepared. Now, just as an exciting thing, this is kicking off the final arc in this season of Hellbreakers.
Well, if I know anything about how Merrick runs games, everything will just kind of end real quietly and easily, and it'll be like a real peaceful end to an arc.
It's true. It's true. It's all
Death can
gonna
be peaceful.
Yeah, I guess. The cold embrace of space. Quite peaceful.
Yeah.
Peaceful. All right, James, let's jet.
Yeah.
Jetty James.
Hey, James, I don't like you for some reason, but I don't know why.
Now Loki says, burn the world and call it peace.
Ooh,
Oh.
I love that.
I think we should go to the UNN Lenape and break some hell.
Yeah.
You want to land
We should
on
get
the
there.
biggest military ship in this system and I don't know, wreck shit up.
No, we're gonna
Yeah,
take that ship.
we'll hack
Oh, that's
it.
our new ship.
Yeah.
Gonna hack the
Let's
ship.
do it.
It's our ship.
Yep. Now, last I heard, perhaps some of our characters, maybe only one of our characters, was in a casino?
Yeah, was your character sick or was he gambling?
I mean, of course he was gambling.
You had a
Jerry
light
covered for
nipple.
you.
A
Jerry
light
covered
Jerry
for
did
you
cover for
hard.
you.
They didn't know.
What you didn't
You-
know is that he had a tiny fake mustache on and a hat.
I did see the hat because I saw you from behind.
Yeah.
Oh, he did the Marvel disguise. Put on a hat.
Yeah, exactly.
Became a hat.
He put glasses
were-
on.
You were drinking like the fancy drinks that James used to send
No.
us at one time because you actually really liked them.
If
the
I
umbrellas?
can make some points about my character, it's that is not true.
No, they were in a non-see-through mug, so nobody.
I will
knew.
not, I will not yes and you.
So
So how much cash did I make is what I want to know.
you want to know how much cash you made? Okay, go ahead.
Roll your gambling.
Yeah, and roll some gambling for me.
Okay.
Use the fish farm as collateral.
If you,
How dare!
If you use the fish farm for collateral, your commensurate winnings can be potentially higher.
ooh.
Double betrayal.
I'm not hearing don't do it.
He doesn't hold enough shares to do that, okay?
Yeah,
That's true. We didn't really
that'll get
believe
found
in
out
the
later
operation.
on. That's if I lose it. If I win it, I just make money. What is gambling?
How are you playing gambling? What games are you playing? Is it that you're reading people? Are you doing the math? Are you just relying
Chinko.
on straight luck?
I think probably.
Are
I
you
think he's
cheating?
probably. I think he's probably cheating. I think he's trying to palm cards at like a poker / maybe a
Or do
blackjack.
you have one of those
All right.
things that shoots the card up?
Make
Little
it
metal.
make a dexterity sleight of hand test.
Stealth doesn't apply there.
Nope.
Cool. Come on, player killers, do your stuff. Oh God, that's why I call him that.
Are you dead?
No, 20.
God, blew it right out of the air. Did you get a stunt?
No, 4, 5, and 6.
Would you like to modify the dice to get a stunt to get some pay dirt?
Yep.
Pay
What
dirt.
what was the 6 on?
It's on a regular die.
Does mean the churn goes up to 13.
I feel like we need a list of what modifies churn.
Patrick, we've been playing this game for 2 years.
I am well aware.
And we've been playing it for multiple years beforehand.
Yeah, I know. I'm just not very smart. Is the problem. Is I forget what does stuff until it makes me mad. So it's you spend fortune, right? That's what you do?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about that because there's going to be a fair amount of travel.
Beautiful.
Your fortune is going to recover. But yeah.
And that's 5 stunt points.
Well, you can gain from this. Did you leverage the fish farm stocks? To make an informed decision here, if you did leverage your portion of the stocks, then you can get the whole 5 in pay dirt. If you did not, you may only get 3 in pay dirt because you rolled so high.
I'm gonna say
being
I'm gonna say yes, he did because he was so confident in that he was cheating. Like if it was like betting on luck, then he'd be like, maybe not. Maybe I'll hold back. He's like, I got this. I got this on lock.
So you'll spend 5 and you'll get 5 temporary income.
Beautiful.
And the churn will go up by 1 more for spending
Course it will.
more than 4 points.
Friggin' Corso.
Malaloki says, don't you hate raising the churn? I love raising
Secretly loves it.
So here's the thing. It scares me, but I love pushing the edge of like when scary shit happens. I hate the churn dance more than anything.
We know when the game ends, you turn off your camera, you go.
Quietly churn to yourself.
I'll be honest, I've
Do you
never
like
churned.
butter?
Was that
Okay.
Tyler?
I said, do you like butter?
I do like butter.
Like butter.
But you also-
Undercover.
Okay.
I'm just singing some BTS. What about it?
Of course. I don't know what that is.
Oh.
It's a K-pop group.
That's
They're
why I don't
all
know what that is.
Really, really pretty.
They are.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So how does Miles get back to the ship? What is that situation?
I mean, he probably comes back with a fancy new coat. Like a real luxurious coat. Not realizing this is for cartoonish effect that everyone else has returned to the ship and he's supposed to be on the ship and sick, and he thought they'll be away for a really long time. So I'll have plenty of time to go out, do some gambling, make some cash, and then he's like, ooh, shopping. Yeah, wow. And then he buys a cool coat and maybe a nice hat, and then comes back to the ship like, I don't know if there's like real dollars that he's counting, because this is a world of space money, but he's walking like up the gangplank.
Yeah.
Sure. When everybody is currently sitting around, he's like,
Yeah. Well, we got our priority message, so we would hustle back.
yeah. I was just at the doctor's. town. Is all.
Doctor gives out hats now.
Yeah, it's a thing where if you happen to
What's
be
the doctor's name?
Dr.
Mockter?
Hat.
Oh, that's a really good advertising gimmick then.
That's why you go to Dr. Hat, you get a free hat.
I'm gonna go with Dr. Hat when we come back.
Peels a mustache on.
Yes, mustache. He's the one they call Dr. Feelgood. So, you get back onto the ship, you get your priority message, you take off into the sky, and you fly to the Lenape. Do you make all available haste as required, or do you take sort of the more chill approach? It's a difference of hours. The planets are relatively close.
A 10G burn.
Jeez.
All right, everybody, get the juice.
I think it's probably best to make haste. I'd rather be there before a bunch of other people and kind of get the feel of what's going on before like everybody else is showing up and we're showing up last.
And how many other crews are all Earthers? Because, like, we can 1G it all day.
I'm from Mars.
Yeah, she's
Well,
from.
You're an honorary.
I mean, I'm the end of. I don't want to be the teacher's pet, so I don't want to show up on time. But I didn't have to
Gesundheit.
pause. Mute. But I'm happy to do whatever the crew wants.
Yeah, basically.
Well, are we afraid of... Oh, what's her name?
Cleopatra Bright?
Cleopatra?
Yeah,
Y'all should be terrified of Cleopatra.
I think we are.
Administrator Bright. Basically, the question is, do you want to go 1G or 7G? And that
Whoa.
determines whether you are arriving early or on time. Go 0.3G and arrive late.
I'd like to get there
Oh.
early.
I don't
Suss
want
it
to be
out.
late. Maybe that's a little Katie shining through there. I can't be late for things.
Also, on James's ship, it doesn't go below 1G. Just like a little stop.
Welded it
guys.
in place.
Yeah.
7 Gs it is.
I think punch it Chewy.
Okay, that means
Oh no, I'm Chewy. Am I Chewy?
we need
Yep.
to actually pull out the rules for a
I
hard
mean,
burn, and Patrick...
I'm the number one, so maybe I'm chewing.
Maybe.
Yeah. First mate.
Wait, does that make me R2D2? I'm the chief engineer.
No, yes, that makes Patrick C3PO.
He's more like IG-88.
Yeah. I have none of the protocol droid aspects.
But are you the nursery droid, IG-88, or the...
Hunter killer. I'm Luke.
I mean,
Ew.
who's the thief?
Me.
Oh, are you Han Solo? No, wait, Tyler is. Never
James
mind.
is
Take
Han
it back.
Solo.
Yeah.
Are you Leia?
Ooh, I'll be
You
Leia.
could be Leia,
good with
yeah.
guns and also like pretty, yeah.
Oh, you look great in a chainmail bikini.
With that little shock
Probably.
of gray hair. And,
Does that mean Cleopatra Bright is like Sith Lord? Or
Yes.
just like she's got like the robotic arm?
Yeah, we're approaching the Death Star right now.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Getting
No, wait, different
Cyberpunk
space.
vibes
This is
from
different
her,
space.
though.
Is it different space?
Also, if Miles is wearing a chainmail bikini, it's just the bottoms.
Does it still give armor, though?
No.
Not even pasties?
No, full nips.
It's cold in space.
That's what I was just gonna say.
All the better. Show them off.
Don't know which eyes to look at.
That's how I throw you off guard.
All right, so
How you cheat at poker?
Yeah.
I'm finding the high G maneuvering rules, and I'm not immediately finding the sustained burn rules. So Patrick, I said that you were not going to need to worry about that 5 fortune, so we'll keep with that. And yeah, okay. So we're good. We're basically going to have a downtime scene of 7G travel, and everybody is going to need to make a Constitution test. Now, your ship...
Oh, we're going 7Gs.
Oh yeah,
I
we're
thought you
punching
said you were
Judy.
doing 7G.
Okay.
I thought everybody said you wanted to go early.
I did say that.
Oh yeah, yeah. As I turned around to ask everyone, I pushed onto the throttle.
All right. Yeah, you don't have good juice. You don't have bad juice. So no negatives, no positives. Just
Orange
make a
juice.
Constitution test. 7G for 8 hours. We'll call that challenging at a 13.
That
And
sounds awful.
I'm gonna be dead before we get there.
That does happen.
yeah.
But
Final card.
But
But
I can't find it. What's happening? I'm in Jerry's character sheet.
I was also in Jerry's character sheet.
that's helpful.
I'm in Jerry's
One
character.
of us was
We're
right.
all in Jerry's character sheet.
No, I'm playing Miles Fairbanks.
Does my desert survival help me?
No.
Obviously.
How about stamina though?
Stamina would. Yeah.
You're in your seat and you're just sprinkling sand on yourself to survive better. Listen, Augea, you,
It was a 13, eh? I'm gonna need to spend fortune.
Me
Ooh.
too.
So the if you fail, you will be fatigued, which means you cannot take the charge or run actions.
ooh,
Oh, okay. I'm spending fortune.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'll just
I got a 15.
pop that up to a 15 in the churn. Katie,
I got
are
a
you...
17.
All right, Katie, are you also modifying your dice?
I am. What do I got to spend here? A 3?
I have to spend 6 fortune.
Wow.
Oh,
Rolled terrible.
yeah, brutal.
I mean,
Katie, what were your
That's
dice?
another point to turn, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just checking her math.
Yeah.
622.
622. Yeah, so you got to spend that 3.
And
But I
got a
guessed the right number.
432.
You
I
got
never
it
guessed the right
100%.
number.
Okay, so churn's up at 16, but you arrive at the UNN Lenape very quickly, just after 8 to 10 hours of travel. You can see the ship floating above Pangea, the beautiful sort of blue, glowing planet below, covered in oceans, very little in the way of land masses. You can see multiple storms on the planet right now. The UNN Lenape is a Truman class. It is a large ship, holds about 1,400 crew. It's 376 meters long and has about 75 decks.
Jeez, that big old ship.
So there's more people on that ship than on Pangea.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. And people do rotate down so that they can, spend some time in gravity. They do not defy it. The song was playing in my head, and I could not think until at least I mentioned it.
Thank you.
You are being directed to Deck 8, where there is a hangar bay. This is where, when you flew out, many of the ships that became the OMAC sort of leased ships were settled, and you were trained on the use and so on. So you're actually fairly familiar with this procedure and with this area. As you're pulling into the hangar bay, just go to our lovely friend's Sirenscape and swap this to
Some
No.
Bangra music. It's a party.
Oh, that'd be great. I wish Sirenscape had some Bangra.
Turns out Imperial Star Destroyers are really, really long and nowhere near the length of the Lenape.
No, they are.
Sorry, other way around.
Huge. Yeah, they are like kilometers long.
Yeah, 1,600 meters.
Yeah.
I was like,
Star
it's probably the
Destroyers
same.
Are real big.
But they need that triangle to come over the horizon.
So, the hangar bays are, like often quite open to space. So you need to get into your suits and bring the ship in, dock, and then walk along a gangplank in your suits to an airlock area where you will be met with by the crew of the Lenape. As you are coming in, you notice that several other ships have arrived. Who's here? There are 4 other ships right now that you recognize.
That beat us? Boo!
They might have just been close by. You know what? That's fair. You did choose that. So I'm going to roll to see which ones actually got here on time. There were 4 ships. Let's see who chose to go fast. First one did. Second one did not. Third one did not. Fourth one did. So we're going to knock those 2 off the list. And there are only 2... Oh, hey! Malaloki's got our backs with the rules. Long-term burn is covered under acceleration on page 204 and 205. Yeah. The GM may simply assign a fatigued or exhausted condition to the characters to reflect the arduous nature of their travel, or risk a constitution stamina test, with the result determining the character's condition at the end of the trip. I literally nailed that.
Isn't that great?
That's incredible. Thank
When
you,
you just wing a
Malaloki.
rule, and then you look it up, and you're like, that's exactly what I said.
I just did that exact thing. That's a good feeling. So the 2 ships that arrived before you, or roughly the same time, are the Crash Omen and the Blue Bayou, which is formerly Sheriff Medel's ship.
Ooh.
Who's captaining it now?
One of her old crew folk. Like, some of them went to become her deputies, and then others stayed with the ship, and they pulled up new crew.
That's kind of cool. Don't
So-
get a weird look.
She's making a heart.
Katie.
So
Cool.
you cycle the airlock, and standing on the other side is a sort of nervous-looking tall woman, dark hair. It's pulled back in a very severe bun. She's holding a clipboard, because of course she is. And she's in, a very sort of sharp business suit, completely at odds with the mag boots she's got on, because you're in microgravity, and so she's walking around with a thunk thunk, and she says, "Hello, I am Serena Mitchell. I have been assigned to make sure that you get to everywhere that you need to be. I am on Administrator Bright's staff, and I would like to thank you for responding so quickly to the call. I understand that you are all familiar with the ship. You are welcome to take advantage of any of the recreational or gymnasium or entertainment decks while you are here. The meeting is set for... Let's see, you arrived quick. The meeting is set for 6 hours. All ships should be accounted for within 6 hours, and then we will be convening. Do you
May I
have
ask
any
her a
questions?
question?
Yeah.
Is there
Ooh.
either a drag queen show going on right now or karaoke?
Before you answer,
Yep.
sorry, I just want to mention that Jerry is very attractive. And I think that should give her benefit in this question.
She's got that
I
new
forgot
talent.
about that.
Got to make sure
Yeah,
that that's
I do.
used.
The natural smolder.
Natural smolder.
I mean,
yes.
that did come up with Dr. Raymond.
Dr. Raymond Hat?
Dr. Raymond Hat.
Raymond Holt.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Oh.
Rip.
Yeah. I miss him. He was funny. So you ask if there is a drag show or karaoke at this time, and she'll look down at her pad, and there is like a notepad, like an actual write on paper notepad, which seems weird, and then also a digital thing. She likes to take notes. And she says, let me see. No, I'm sorry. The drag show is set for next week. But I see that several of the karaoke booths are not booked right now. If you would like to book one, I can set that up for you.
Guys, can we do a sidetrack music montage real quick?
Yes.
Spaceship Superstar?
We'll sing all Hamilton.
Ooh.
Ancient
Okay.
space.
Ancients.
Yes, please. We just need like a 45-minute slot, like nothing super long, because we got other things to do, but like just right, real quick.
Of course.
And nachos.
I would have to see about nachos if those are available in the crew commissary. I haven't been down to the crew commissary in the last couple of weeks, and so I'm not certain what their rations are at the moment, but I could send a quick message for you.
Like last couple of weeks? Holy. You sure you don't want to come do karaoke?
Give her booze.
Oh, you want me to bribe her?
Just no.
I was
Just,
just-
it's,
Do you guys put your
Please
helmets
do.
on to privately talk quick?
I was thinking we just try to sell the booze at the commissary.
oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I have a whole like 6 cases I brought.
You got like a wagon full behind you.
Plus I brought some popcorn shrimp. Do you think they'd buy that?
Yeah, tax free.
All right, and
I know somebody that works in the kitchen. We'll stop there on the way to karaoke.
I'm giving you the
I'll be back. Oh,
the deck key for the Truman class on roll 20.
Did we fly out in the Lenape?
You did.
That's what I thought.
So you spent a couple.
So we know it
months
pretty
here.
well.
Yeah. So you are heading down to would be decks 51 or 52, which are entertainment or recreation.
I'm gonna peel off. To go see if I can hook up with any contacts I might have made in the time that we spent here. Try and scrounge any info about what the frig is going on this ship.
Mm-hmm.
That checks out to me that Miles would not go to karaoke with Jerry and Rix.
100%.
Sad.
It is sad.
Well, also, he's in, like, we're about to get pinched mode. He's, like, thinking that everything serious is going down, and just being a criminal assumes that it's him that is being targeted. So it's like, let's figure out what I can and see if I can find some ways out as quick as possible.
But we're finally at some good amenities. We've been in the dusty one-horse town.
Oh, for sure.
Or
Like, he's going
tiny
to have
little
a
ship.
shower, in a good shower.
Do they have a swimming pool in the gymnasium?
Let's say that they might.
How does that work in
Swimming.
microgravity?
It's a big ball.
You get a breather.
Like
And it's
scuba
just a
gear.
room full?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
There's some. I'm just sort of like
Actually.
hot changing the. Just quickly giving a little bit of DJ work to the Roll20. Let's take that out, and that out, and that out. I like it. Oh, what we got? The Big Nate Show says, love this show. Thanks for coming out, Nate. So, okay, so you're going to peel off and try and find a contact. You let me know who you're looking for and what deck you might find them on. Whereas, Katie, you're going to go down to the karaoke slot that you just booked.
Obviously.
Tyler, what is James doing? Is he going with Jerry and Rix?
Yeah, gotta do karaoke. I'm gonna try to, if it's okay with Jerry and Rix, do we have some like friends we made here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are we doing like private karaoke, or are we starting like a party?
I mean, I'm envisioning a private karaoke room, but with room for like a couple more people.
Yeah, because if we got some pals.
The people.
Yeah, just like you log back onto the Lenape network. You look through your contact list and see if anybody's
you know
free
the
for
cook
karaoke. Yeah.
Jerry updates her like Lenape status. Jerry's back and she got hot.
And
Everyone's like, what?
Serena Mitchell will walk with you to the to the lift that runs down the spine of the ship, and she'll say, if you need absolutely anything, please contact me. Here is my contact information. I am the welcome wagon for all of the ships coming in, and I will be your direct contact to Administrator Bright up until the meeting.
Who does she hand the card to?
Oh, it's like a digital one. She doesn't have a physical card. She has physical paper
Goes
to
to the
take
captain.
notes.
But she has physical paper. I want a physical card.
No, she does send you it to your terminal, and it would ping to all of you. Big Nate says, this goes straight into the Entertainer PDF. Exactly.
There's a lot of karaoke scenes in this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. We'll tell Administrator Bright if she's got time before the meeting. We'll be singing and partying.
Hey, Administrator Bright, would you like to do some karaoke?
I
With
will
some
pass
guys
that
who
along,
just showed
but
up?
I do believe that she is going to be quite busy. Okay, bye-bye now.
When the lift doors close, Jerry turns to James. James, you never invite the boss to karaoke. So lame.
Oh, I know.
All right, and you head down the ship. We'll wait to see if Jen can jump back in for karaoke and whatnot. So, Patrick, what have you got for your contacts that you're gonna hit up in the ship?
What floor were they heading to?
51 or 52. So, 51.
And we got on at what floor?
8.
Yeah, so I'll stop at 18 at the galley.
Okay.
That seems like a good crew mixing point where a contact who perhaps trades in illicit goods would be stationed up.
Yeah, you might, if you're looking for someone more with illicit goods, they might be in the lower crew galley, 42 to 46. The upper crew galley is more for the medical professionals, unless I guess maybe the illicit goods that they give you are pharmaceutical in nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. They might also be in level 63 and 64.
They might be in the security brig.
I mean, there's definitely has at least one contact with a guard on duty there, like a light contact.
Yeah. All right, hang on. So Miles is going to level 18.
Miles didn't spend months on the Lenape and not get thrown in the brig at least once.
Can I just say, thanks, Big Nate Show, for understanding why you can't invite the boss to karaoke.
Yeah, you can't talk. I mean, whatever. It's our stream. You can't talk shit about the boss if you invite them.
That's true.
Okay.
My boss is pretty cool at parties, though.
I am going to move us to the Roll20 just so that we can visually see where on the ship people are as
The queen
well.
has returned.
Aw.
Did we win at karaoke?
We have not
You
yet
haven't
arrived.
missed it yet, but I put in like Totally Eclipse of the Heart, and it's coming.
Ooh. Alright, let's see. Do I have... Oh, I have that set up that way. So let me just quickly... Patrick, do you want to describe your contact as I quickly throw together a map?
I think that she is a junior medical technician, not like a doctor, but like deals in like lab work. Who has a penchant for gambling, and I got an in through that with some perhaps forgiving some debts.
Okay. Junior medical tech with a penchant for gambling. I like it. Oh, how do I... There we go. So I'm going to move
Is that
you
like
all
mumbly
so-
man voice in the Sirenscape?
Yes.
Okay, I was really confused. I was like, someone's phone playing?
Here we go. And now we can see the Lenape just a little. Oh, you know what? Oh, that'll be fine. Okay, so for people on the stream, you can now see this. Up right here is where the ships are docked. Everybody else can see it, right? You're on the...
Oh yeah.
Hopped onto the ship? Perfect.
It's so much bigger than our ship.
Wow, it's like a skyscraper.
Not about the size of the ship, Patrick.
Is it?
It is.
Isn't it?
Like a lot of times it is.
A little bit, though.
I don't know. We could still take it.
I don't like not in a space
That's
battle.
That's
If
fine.
we're on board, we have a bigger chance. But
I don't know.
don't
Have you
trust-
seen the administrator? I don't know.
Did they flip the bitch?
Mm-hmm. Alright, there we go. And we just pop
Wow.
people... Oops.
we're each like 5 stories tall.
So tall. There we go. Okay, so what... let's... Your junior lab tech. She is... let's see if she's off duty or on duty. She is currently on duty, but she says, Miles, you're on the station. Yeah. You can pop by.
Perfect.
Carrying extra credits. You looking for anything?
You're listening to ASN, bringing the latest news from around the clock with your host, McCain. Our latest headline.
Hello?
That's the public service announcements that go over like there are no railings. Stay away from the edges.
Yeah, right. And we're just going to turn off the advertising broadcasts, which are very distracting, but thanks, Sirenscape, for the very interesting side.
That was very weird to hear in your brain.
So this
Can I
is,
say-
yeah, Dr. Pokovich.
I say, I might just be pretty flush at the moment.
Okay. So she meets you outside of one of the laboratories, and like she's closing the door in a white lab coat and saying, "I'm just taking my break," and she says, "Hey, I've been seeing a lot about you recently. You're a celebrity in the system."
I am?
Yeah.
Me?
Under Captain Atwood. It's pretty obvious when you read between the lines that he doesn't know what he's doing, but he's pretty good at editing videos.
Thank you.
What do you need?
Is she, like,
Uppers,
touching his
downers?
shoulder?
Let's see. She's a little bit reserved, But I would not be surprised if Miles and her had an on-again, off-again thing over the months that on the way out.
It's definitely happened.
Better keep Jerry away then.
Because Jerry just fucks everything
You're
she
so
sees. Or what?
attractive.
Yeah.
No, it's because she's got a big wrench.
Wrench?
Everybody loves the big wrench.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a big wrench.
Big
I
wrench
heard
energy.
wrench.
Big wrench energy.
Swinging that big wrench energy. BWE, everybody talks about it.
Did you say E?
Yeah, BWE. Big
Big
wrench
wrench
energy.
energy.
Oh, yeah, that's how words go.
I was like, I thought about it pretty hard because I didn't want to say the wrong letters.
All right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's cool. I mean, kind of. It's not. I'll have to talk to James about that. But, hey, no, looking for info. This seems like some shit's going down.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. We've been flying kind of dark for a while.
Go ahead and make a test to convince her. A communications test. You'll get a +2 bonus because she's already a contact.
Beautiful. Would persuasion assist?
Yep.
Juice-tacular.
It's pretty tough, but I would say that there's some information that she might give you regardless of success or failure, and then other information that depends based on your stunt die.
Cool.
Sorry, your drama die.
Oh, they can just do no wrong, and I love them for it. Oh god. It's the most difficult thing in the known
Adding
verse.
4 numbers together.
Adding a bunch of numbers together.
I saw a preschooler do it on America's Got Talent.
Yeah, it really upsets me when you see the videos of children who are like, they're like 70 million times 40 divided by the square root of pi times 3, and they're like, it's 7. You're like, your brain goes faster than mine has ever gone. That is 22.
Okay.
With a stunt, 5 on the old drama die.
Ooh.
With hope.
With hope. Now make sure.
It's a 22 with hope.
All right. Okay. So do you have a particular stunt that you would like?
Make out.
Social
I'm
stunts.
assuming this would be under social stunts.
Yeah. So what we'll do is first I'll give you some information,
Flirt.
and she'll give you a fair amount of information.
Beautiful.
And like, just naturally, she guided you away from some of the cameras. Like, you two have done deals before, but you notice her check her shoulder and look around in the sort of like silver, brightly lit halls of the Lenape. This is a relatively older ship. Like, it's still bright and clean, but it's got like those sort of like soft panelings along the walls that the older Earther ships have. And she kind of leans against one of those and checks to make sure nobody's coming up and down the hall, and she says, well, yeah, Administrator Bright is bringing everybody in because Dr. Pilati is apparently giving a big presentation on the builder tech that has been gathered. I've seen a little bit of his data, and it's really impressive. He's getting to do those little things. He's getting those things to do all sorts of stuff, and yeah, it's looking like it might be a big new export, a massive industry for the Cerberus System, and well, OMAC has full patent on it. I wouldn't be surprised if part of your contract is going to be amended to be transport for these.
Cool. That's so reassuring to me.
And the retrofits
The what now?
on your ship. There's going to be a whole bunch of technological upgrades being rolled out in the next couple of months.
Of builder tech upgrades?
Mm-hmm. Better plating, faster computing. It's incredible.
We're gonna be flying in a butterfly.
Yeah. Have they... Is that something they've already tested out? Or is that, like, brand new, just theoretical?
I mean, some tests are being done right now in Pilates' lab, but mostly this is, bring everybody in and make sure everybody's on the same page. I think they'll just, nullify your contract and ship you back to Seoul if you're not on board, so...
Yeah. Checks out.
And you still have your 5 stunt points. Now, because
I do.
you succeeded, you got that first information that it's the builder tech. Because you got 5 on your drama die, you got that quality of success to get a little bit more.
Juicy.
Yeah, flirt. Just skip karaoke altogether. Have her blow off her shift.
Don't you dare skip karaoke.
I just super want to do that. I think I want to go, let's make a deal.
Game show?
Okay.
I think I want to join a game show instead of this game.
Get ready for a game changer.
I
Next
would
week.
die if Sam Reich came on this right now.
I would
My life
I would
would end.
pass out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just
Sam
like
Reich, we love you.
blood would
deeply.
come out of my eyes.
Yeah, we're big fans of Bravo.
No, I think I want to try to get Jerry's booze being sold to the lab as like in the sort of underground
To the lab techs.
yeah.
Yeah. So
It's a really good sterilizer.
Well, yeah.
So, she'll, as you're sort of chatting, she'll say, one of the ads that ran on one of your shows was for that moonlit shine that Jerry makes. I'd love to get a case off of you, and if we could do a regular thing, like, that would go over really well with some of my friends here.
Easy done.
Excellent.
For you, anything.
Aw. Thanks, sweetie. But I should get back to work.
Don't be a stranger.
No kiss!
And as she's walking away, like, she's doing a walk, and she looks over her shoulder and she says, I've been in the same place for the last year.
You can skip karaoke.
Oh, I think I'm maybe waiting there when she's done her shift.
All right.
Because I have bad news. Hottie Pilates is an evil genius.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, it could be a cute enemies to lovers, whatever.
I'm so disappointed.
Jen,
It's Jerry's
I-
next target.
I just want to say, in the real world, it is so rarely enemies to lovers. It is mostly enemies to dead.
Patrick, it's so
Enemies
cool
to
that we
dust.
are not in the real world.
I see no fairies.
I don't know. I added wizards.
That's true. You did add wizards.
All
You leave
right.
the High Fae Lord of the Night Court out of this, Patrick.
I won't.
All right. Cutting to karaoke.
Can
Yeah. What's
Oh,
the
sorry,
what's the
Dad.
playlist? Go ahead.
I just want Jerry and Rix to sing the karaoke song that I want Katie and me to learn. So that's that.
What are we singing?
What is this feeling from Wicked?
Dude, I don't know that one, but we can sing
That's
it.
okay. We're gonna learn it together, and then we're gonna do Broadway at karaoke, and everyone will love that. They'll love it.
My choir's going to karaoke on the 31st. Do you want to?
Cute. On the 31st, I don't know if I can, but let me check my sketch.
Say schedule.
You can
It's your
come
full
too,
word.
Patrick. I know you're jealous.
No.
Just doing a little checking in, like,
What is James singing?
I think roughly there. Yeah.
Are we all doing like classics from the from how far in the future?
The early
I would
2000s.
I would
Yeah.
love for you to sing me a modern Expanse song, please.
Pick
What
one.
is that called?
Well, what song's
Niagara.
playing there? They do the what do you call it? The Highway Star, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I mean, the show does Highway Star and Tighten Up. Belter versions
Yeah.
are so good.
All right, I'll do a belter version of a classic.
Definitely feels like James listens to like belter music because it
Yeah.
makes him edgy and not a rich Earth boy.
Oh
No, he's just a rich Earth boy.
So just quickly looking it up again,
Son.
you are in roughly 2350. You're a couple of years after that, so 2355. So you're just playing music that's 350 years old, give or take.
That's fine. I do.
You're like karaokeing back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to sing some Martian country.
Ooh,
Ooh.
nice.
From Mars.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, so we've got Martian country, we've got new retro belter.
Let's do some
I
belter
would really
punk.
love James to sing Belta Loda Toxic.
Wow.
And Jen, sorry, what were you were doing?
All Broadway musicals, baby.
Broadway musicals. What Broadway musicals could have been made in the last 350 years? What was turned into a Broadway musical?
West Side Story, Belta Loda, Earther.
They've done 6 West Side Stories.
Well,
Most
we've
of
probably
them now
done
take
like
place
a play version of the asteroid coming to Earth and all that.
That's
Too
dark
soon.
musical.
Way too soon.
Been a few years, right?
Oh man, no, that's definitely a musical. And the last song just ends in silence, and that's the end of the musical.
Jesus.
Dark.
There's probably like a good song about the Canterbury. Remember to Cant? I bet that's like a. That's
Oh
gotta be on there.
yeah.
Mm.
But who's playing James Holden? Yeah.
All right, we're writing this musical now, Katie.
Okay, Malaloki says, every time you guys say I'm from Mars, all I can think of is Sparks, Nevada, Marshall on Mars.
Yep. I don't know what that means, but checks out.
Add it to the list.
To the list. Okay. So, you've got your 45 minutes booked, you're playing some music. I mean, I don't think that you need roles, because karaoke, as Jen said today, is not about being good, it's about having fun. Fun radio show type thing in podcast form
Oh.
is what Sparks Nevada is. And so, Patrick, do you wait for Dr. Pokovich to be done her shift? Or do
I
you
do.
check in with your crew?
I'll just like I'll find a place that I know that she frequents right after shift. And be waiting there with like a drink that she likes. And I'll just be texting, like, I suppose it's still texting, everybody on the terminal, like, hey, there's going to be some crazy reveal with something with Builder Tech. I have a really dark suspicion that things are going to go bad for everything. they're getting way too comfortable. You have to sign when you're texting, by the way. Everything's they're getting a little too comfortable with builder tech being integrated into our stuff. Apparently, it's there's going to be retro bits for ships as well. Just sort of feed that info off,
Sounds
and then
rad.
go offline.
Don't be a Luddite.
Hey, Miles, aren't we builder tech?
Oh! Don't
Please
put
tell
that
me.
in chat.
Yeah, so please tell me you're not texting that.
No, I was sending him like a mind message because builder tech.
Oh, okay, I don't get it. So
She sends it to you all in gifs.
I like constantly send mind messages to Miles, and I haven't figured out that he doesn't get them.
yeah,
You think he's just the rudest?
He just never responds. He always leaves
Or
me
just-
on red.
interprets every one of my activities as being a response to one of the messages that she has sent. It's like, weird choice, but okay.
All right, so you have 6 hours until the meeting. You've spent about an hour right now, so 5 hours until the meeting. What else are your characters doing? You're rested. If it's not... Sorry, real quick. It's not like a great rest flying over at 7G, but you're not like ready for bed. So
Can we? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, Jen.
Okay. I was gonna say, since Miles gave us like the heads up that this might not be good, Rix is gonna talk to Jerry. Like, Jerry, do you think we should maybe hack in a little bit, maybe to the docking bay or something, so that if we need to make a quick getaway, they can't trap us? Like, is there some prep we could be doing?
We'll investigate the lab too.
I mean, didn't James bring the key fob? He's always forgetting the bloody key fob.
Well, I feel like we're docked, and they could probably like put like docking clamps on. But if you like wrote a bug into the program that if you put in the keyword it would release and we could run away, then they'll think they have us, but they don't.
It's not a bad plan. Can I hack?
I mean, it would be several
You can only-
layers of hacking with UNN military security as well as countermeasures, like active people countermeasuring you. They're probably not expecting it right now. But
Also, like, it's the docking bay. It's not like I'm trying to get into, like, files.
you're not getting
could
into
just-
files, you're not getting into like gear or military hardware. So that might play into your favor. But that would be the sort of thing that you would need to do an advanced test for. Several checks, each doing basically half an hour's worth of work. Yes, Jen?
I could help her, right? Like I could improve her rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Like a back massage.
You can tell me what buttons to press.
Is there a way we can get in like more direct?
Like chew a big wad of bubblegum and just
Or grease up our ship so it just slides out.
Perfect.
He's just
Great
walking around with a
plan.
grease gun, spraying it all over the landing pads of our ship. What are you doing? Nothing. Nothing weird.
you got dry skin.
No. And remember that you are also all fatigued.
I'm
Sorry,
not
not
fatigued.
not all of you. Sorry, not all of you. Those who failed the Constitution test are fatigued, and you could spend your time clearing that in the recreation.
Didn't the two of them?
Yeah, they
Modified
spent
to
that.
not-
We spent fortune.
Yeah, I spent
Oh.
fortune.
Everybody did?
Yeah.
Like, I succeeded.
Right.
I think Jen did, and they
Yes.
did.
I did.
You're
Did you
correct.
get that in the churn? Yeah.
Yeah, the churn is
Remember,
at
it
16.
was-
You're correct.
We're good. We're good.
You're good. You're not
We're all
fatigued. Never
chip
mind.
chipper.
Let's go
I
do
I
some
mean,
hacking.
Miles is about to be fatigued.
Yeah,
It's gonna
she's
be a,
off.
it's gonna be a long 43 seconds.
Okay, so
Everyone likes a gloater, Miles.
you quick quick touch on Miles. She's off her shift in an hour, and so you can meet up with her. And her name is Gwendolyn Pokovich,
I need to write that in.
and she
Somewhere.
is happy to see you. Excited to have a drink with you. Knocks it back real quick, and leads you back to her quarters.
Whoa, nice. Nice. Side note, I also scrounged up a candle.
Aww. Like
Those
a little
can't
tea
be allowed
light,
on
right?
ships.
Yeah, like it's definitely like an LED candle
Yeah.
with like the flicker effect.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're like,
Can't be
no,
burning.
open flame is terrible on a spaceship.
All right.
High oxygen. Yeah.
So the first test that you and you know what, I'm gonna have to figure this out. So
I have to make tests?
no.
Oh. I was like,
Big
wow, how deep are we getting
Constitution
into this?
stamina roll.
Is this a Pathfinder game I'm running?
You might have to roll for me, Russ.
Oh, okay. Don't need to read all that. So this is an advanced test that will be. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a hard test because it is military security. So you're going to need to accrue sort of 20 success. You need to get to the success threshold of 20, which is achieved when you succeed, and then you take the amount of the drama die and fill in. So,
And how many intervals do we have to do that in?
every interval is going to be 30 minutes, and you've spent an hour right now. The meeting is 5 hours from now, so you've got 10 intervals. I'm just going to quickly... Oh, actually, you know what? I've got roll 20. Why wouldn't I just make a clock? Everybody knows how I love a clock. But the first thing that you're going to need is to find a terminal that you can access.
It's just a shame that Miles turned off his terminal so he couldn't, like, I don't know, uplink us to his girlfriend's terminal so he couldn't just, like, get in there. I just bet she has better security clearance than I do.
Yeah, I also don't know that you're about to hack the ship. I was
The
just like,
planet.
hey, here's some info. I'm going to go plow.
There's got to be, like, terminals around. Like,
Let's
The
go up
big
to
ship.
the CIC.
are you telling me I can't hack it in the karaoke booth?
I mean, you can try, absolutely. It just makes that first test a little bit more difficult.
Oh, but if we rented out the private karaoke room for the whole time, that would give us a little base.
All right, drop this clock down to a 0, and there you go. That is hacking into the docking setup. So first, yeah, you've got to locate a terminal. And sometimes if you fail, you might be locked out, or someone might come by and get you off the terminal. There's all sorts of things. But first, you've got to find an access point. So how are you going to do that?
Well, probably want somewhere that's not crowded. But we were on this ship for a while, so we
Yeah.
should know places to go.
Sure. You can, I mean, it would not surprise me if Jerry had broken into the system before to, like, unlock commissary things to, like, host a party. The question is, were you recently caught and did they up security in that area? But sure, so let's say you have a out-of-the-way terminal that you can make a stealth test to get to. What deck would you like that to be on?
I think it's going to be around like 65, like the lower crew galley, you know, where nobody really cares what I'm doing.
Okay.
Also, I can bribe them with moonlit shine.
Or right by the machine shop.
Just
So
like
we're-
get them all drunk.
Yeah, we're kind of down here-ish. As we got... Yeah, we know Rix is going with you. Where's James going?
I think James is gonna go to. There's not like an officers or captain's lounge, I guess.
There are officers' lounges, yes.
No, but actually, where would the other ship pilots who are rolling in be?
They'd be here where you are, in the entertainment area, in the crew galley.
Yeah, so I just want to be, I guess, try to regain some fortune and just carouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. That sounds good.
And I guess try to get some info. Maybe just about happenings in the system from the other crews.
All right. Okay. So, Katie, let's go ahead and get a stealth test from you. Ooh, exactly a success. It was, in fact, a difficulty 13. It was challenging. You do have to go by the brig, but you do know a couple of, like, sort of side passageways that they don't patrol as often, and you're able to get down to that crew galley and access a terminal that will get you sort of on the network. What was your drama die for that?
Drama die was a 3.
Drama die was a 3, so that does fill up 3 slots. And that spent 30 minutes. So, what do you do next?
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna hack into the system and try to find a back way into the loading dock.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe I pretend to be doing maintenance.
Sounds good. Yeah, checking up on maintenance schedules on your ship. You can, like, the public information shows that they are doing diagnostics on your ship. There's a couple of things that need to be checked out whenever you're back on the Lenape, and you can find a back door through there. So that does sound like an intelligence, security, or technology. Oh, didn't get you for that one.
Because I was just making sounds while I was finding my character.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I have masters in hacking. So when you make an advanced test using intelligence, cryptography, or technology, add +2 to the result of the drama die for the purpose of reaching the test threshold.
That is exactly what we're doing right now. Perfect.
And you can perform cover your tracks stunt on tests involving cryptography or technology for 2 SP.
Ooh, very nice. Cover your tracks. I mean, I'm fairly certain I know precisely what that does. There we go. So it normally costs 3. You impose a -2 on all future rolls to follow your trail related to that test. So if you get 2 stunt points, you can do it that way. You can cover your tracks. Yeah, so this is the initial layers of security. This is also a difficulty 13.
Okay, so I rolled an 18. My drama die was a 5, but then we can add a +2 to make it a 7. And that +2, I assume, doesn't add to my total just for the sake of the threshold. Okay.
You got it. That makes you halfway there within an hour. Did you sing "Living on a Prayer" during the karaoke section, or?
I'm glad everybody had it in their brains.
Oh, it should be a ship tradition that on the flip part of the flip and burn, we play that song. Blast it.
I like that. That's fun.
Miles doesn't join in any other karaoke other than when we play Living on a Prayer.
That's fair.
And then he is screaming it.
I think once I like get into the maintenance schedule, now I'm gonna try to plant a bug by checking the clamps.
Of course. So this is going to be a little bit harder. We're going to bump this up to a hard difficulty as you are navigating there, and it'll be most difficult when you're backing out and not being caught. So yeah, go ahead.
Uh-oh. I only got a 13.
Spend some
Ooh.
fortune.
You can spend some fortune. Also, I would say, you notice that there is active surveillance. There is another person in the system. They have not noticed you yet because they rolled lower than your 13.
It's
But
a
you're
net
able
runner.
to,
Interesting.
you're able to see a net runner. There's another runner in the system.
Okay. I got a whole bunch of 2s on that roll. Triple 2s.
Ooh. You have re-rolls, don't you? Don't you have a re-roll thing?
That sounds like a thing I have. Hold
I mean, it does seem like a thing you have. Hold the phone. Now hand the phone to me.
Absolutely, I could re-roll technology tests.
There you go.
My girl ain't getting no trip twos.
But what if she rolls worse?
I
Somehow
heard
gets
that and I loved
triple
it.
ones.
Oh, she did not roll worse. Hold on here.
Holding on.
Math is hard.
Adding several numbers together. Where is my... Like, you know what? I should be playing Netrunner music.
We're
We're in it, yeah.
All right. I got 21.
There you go.
Plus, I got double 4s with a 6 on my drama die. Plus, my 6, I can add another 2, so I actually get 8 towards the test threshold. And what kind of stunting can I do?
Wow. I mean...
She was like, actually, technology.
I'm good at
Can you take
that.
control of the ship?
Yeah.
Maybe we set the bar too low.
Okay, hang on. We gotta,
She actually is the Matrix.
She is the Matrix. Here it is.
Well, I am
the
imbued
green
with like proto-molecules, so I am the Matrix.
Oh, fair enough. Here we go. I found the cyberpunk running the net. Here's the sound set.
Ugh,
Why do you hate us?
that was a mean attack.
Okay. Goodness. Step by step. You
Ooh,
succeed.
baby. I wanna get with you, girl.
Is that what Miles is singing right now?
Step
Hey.
1.
Does he do a little dance like with a towel, like heading towards the bed, or ooh,
There's
he
no
floats
towel.
a little.
Yeah, there's no towel.
Don't float.
Step 2.
Cut a hole in the box. Is that the song we're singing now?
No. That's... New Kids on the Block.
All right. So you got a 6 on the drama die. That, of course, increases the churn.
Am I looking at infiltrations done?
Yeah. And remember that. Yes.
I know what I want to spend my points.
I know where I would like to spend my points, teacher.
Well, remember, cover your tracks only costs you 2.
So I want to do cover my tracks for 2.
Okay.
And then the rest of my 4, I would like to spend on Calm the Waters.
Sounds good.
Turn.
So that brings the churn back down to 13. But then you've spent 6 stunt points, so it goes to 14.
I think Katie's
So it's
learning
like-
to play the game.
Unchurn.
It only
then
took
Return.
2 and a bit years. Okay.
I don't know how to play it.
All right, here's the churn counter. So our total...
You add your dice together.
is a 14.
What?
So, absolutely, the other sort of technical-minded person here, this counter hacker,
Counter-terrorist.
will get a -2 to follow you now. You are able to successfully plant a bug that will allow you to override the like any sort of lockouts on your ship, so that if the Lenape gets locked down, you are able to do so. Get out, no problem. Now you need to close your way out of the terminal without being caught.
Here we go. Yes. Yeah.
Have I at all?
Not yet.
You've
Would you
been
like
on-
to help now?
You're just
I,
in awe of Barry's hacking.
I was going to put Rix on lookout, making sure nobody came close to the terminal. But Katie...
I can do that.
Yeah, Katie hasn't failed yet, so hasn't triggered any problems.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go. I don't like that look.
Big Nate says, best theme for this. Hit me!
Ooh, I failed bad. I still get my
No.
reroll though, right?
Oh, you do have your reroll. You do.
If you win this, Rix will make you such a snack.
She already is.
Guys, I'm rolling my lucky dice tonight, and after I'm done this, I'm going to tell you which dice are my lucky dice. Anyways.
Oh, I know. I have a guess.
Yeah, you can guess. Okay, so I got... Hold on, math is still hard. Why is math still hard?
I don't know.
Math is
You're just
math.
a teacher.
It's adding single-digit numbers together, and it's nigh impossible.
Yeah.
22?
Goodness. Well, you definitely
got-
get... Yeah.
Oh, and I have 3 stunt points because I rolled double 6s. So,
Okay.
like, to cover my tracks again.
Excellent. So an additional -2. And sorry, how many stunt points did you generate? Yay!
The protomolecule dice that we make.
I got 3. So I guess I spent 2 to cover my tracks. So can I calm the waters with my last one?
Calm the waters. Can you just spend the 1 on that? Yes, you sure can.
I think I can. Yeah,
Yep.
it's whatever you got left.
So
Peter.
that's going to go to 13. Yeah, exactly. So the turn goes down to 13. Awesome. Fantastic. The hacker has an additional -2 to find what you did. You have laid the trap in the system so that you have access to the docking clamps and your ship cannot be locked down if you want to move it. And yeah, that is what it was. That took you 4 intervals to finish. So that was 2 hours of work. Tyler or Patrick, is there anything that you want to do in that hour before Jerry finishes?
I'd just try to hear some
Some hot
gossip. Yeah. Or I guess try to, feel out if anyone else has run into the Martians. kind of thing,
Interesting.
Ooh.
Go ahead and make a communication test. And let's have it be... No, what would you like it to be? What would you do? How are you trying to pull this information?
Well, I get a reroll if it's seduction.
Uh-huh.
I'm good at seducing, so that's what I'll be doing.
Do it.
You're just going to try and find somebody to sleep with, and then while you're having pillow talk, have you talked to any Martians recently, or...
James is up on one elbow. Hey, you talking to any Martians lately?
There we go.
Oh man. Yeah. I don't have. It doesn't matter. I have a bunch of focuses in communication. I have etiquette, persuasion, leadership, seduction, and bargaining.
Okay. So what do you want to do? How do you
I'll
approach
just
somebody?
Yeah. I'll do like a bargaining role, I guess. Offer up some info of ours that's harmless and try to get something out of another one of the captains.
Sure.
Oh my god, are you gonna be like, so 2 of my crew members have superheroes powers?
Have
Superheroes.
superpowers.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I haven't been rolling good physically.
So you're gonna go with the
Try
digital dice, see if Roll20 can help you out.
I had a 16, no stunts.
Okay. With a 16, yeah, you kind of ask around, and you get to join a group of captains of the other ships, and most of them have more years and experience than you, but they kind of like welcome you among them in very much like sort of a little brother kind of way.
Because he's 12.
They, when you bring up the subject of Martians, they say they've heard some rumors and they've seen like some stuff, but none of them have talked to them.
Yeah, me neither.
If all you have is seduction, everything looks like a nail.
Hey.
Who said that?
Malaloki said that.
Banned from our channel. Lifetime.
Extra points for the for the pun.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
Yeah, James works his way through all the captains, trying to get.
Wow, with seduction?
You only have an
James, you only have an hour.
How many hours before the meeting?
How many captains are there? How many?
Oh yeah,
5 minutes.
we'll say that one of the other ships arrived. Big Nate Show says so phallic in nature though. Yeah, we'll say that the Rock of Gibraltar 2 also arrived.
I'm sorry,
cool.
it's the second Rock of Gibraltar?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a famous first Rock of Gibraltar.
Okay. You kind of work your way through a couple of captains, bargaining, seducing as you need. Nobody seems to have run into the Martians, particularly not in the way that you did with them boarding your ship and having a face-to-face. He's so special. Patrick, what do you do?
That's me. I'm that guy.
With your roughly 2 hours, actually. With Gwendolyn Pokovich.
Mm-hmm.
A gentleman never tells.
You want me to make like Constitution checks?
No, you just tell me. Like, do you spend your whole 2 hours with her, or do you go your separate ways?
I don't think that's what our relationship is. I don't think there's like a ton of like.
You don't watch like some space Netflix after?
No, I think it's like, that's what we needed. Have a great day.
Nice firm handshake. Have a good one.
She says it's been a long day. I'm gonna order some food in and have a nap.
Yeah.
No, here's my card.
Here's my card. Hands me an actual business card.
It's like a stamp card.
Martian
like
Marines.
It's like when there's like a hookup scene in a movie where one person is expecting it to like be a long time, and then the other person's already like putting their pants on and like getting ready to leave. But like both people were prepped for that, where it's like, okay, cool, you're out. Have a great day, and I'm like, yeah, I'm out. See you later.
All right. So where do you head off to?
I want to see if we can maybe get a scope on, like where this gathering is happening. I'm assuming there was some sort of meeting, like planned in a place.
Yeah.
I want to get a scope on it and see what like are they stationing like a ton of Marines there, like as security? Is this going to be like a, hey, you're not allowed to leave kind of scenario? And maybe check out some like escape routes should we need to.
So the meeting, you can sort of ping Serena Mitchell, and she'll tell you that the meeting is going to be held in the officers' quarters in a conference room, which you just don't have access to until the meeting time. Like, you can attempt to talk your way in or sneak your way in, but there will be people actively guarding like the elevators and the shafts.
Yeah, it's booked before.
More
There's a
phallic.
meeting.
Gonna be all over that shaft. Then if that's the case, then maybe I'm gonna try and chat up some Marines to see if like I can sweet talk them into like, hey, like what's the hip hop apps? Like what's going down? Like what do you know? Because you know how like security guards always know a little bit more than the people that are directly outside of a meeting.
That'll be an imposing difficulty, a 19.
Yowzer pants.
And that'll be communication persuasion.
Perfect.
I would very much like the security officer he's talking to be called the hippopotamus.
Just
Their lyrics are
hippopotamus. Yeah. Flow off the top of my esophagus, rocking this metropolis. I'm not a large water-dwelling mammal. Where did you get that preposterous hypothesis? Did Steve tell you that?
Tell you. The other security guard is Steve.
What? No.
Steve.
What did you say the difficulty was?
19.
Oh God, why is this math so hard?
Spend all the fortune.
Because we're 7 minutes
I-
overtime. Because we're exhausted.
I got 19 exactly.
Okay. And so the UN Marine, in just like combat armor, not like power armor. There's a pair of them. They are holding their weapons. They clearly look like they don't want to talk to you. And as you like sort of, ask just a little bit of information, like what have you heard? They say contract stuff. Just all those legalities. You got to work through them.
Should have brought a big wrench.
Is it like a all hands on deck kind of thing, or?
He says, no, about half of the crew's down on the planet right now.
Gotcha. Well, if you need any moonlit shine,
Keep it moving. All right. And where is everybody heading as we hit sort of halfway point to the meeting, the sort of 3-hour mark? Jen?
Rix is making Jerry an incredible snack because she did such good hacking. She deserves a little treat. And
A
that's what
sweet
she's
little
getting.
treat.
She deserves a sweet little treat. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
But also, like, I feel like I think Jerry needs to rest her brain. So she's
It's
like
all
hanging out with
overheating.
Rick, but like putting her feet up and just chilling.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're also so you like chill out in like a mess hall. I forget what it's called. The common room.
Galley?
Yeah.
The galley. Thank you.
Crew galley.
You're gonna chill out, put your feet up. I'm gonna make you a sweet little treat, and we are going to trash talk the person who's trying to catch you in the system. How awful they were. The anti-hacker.
But we're
With,
using
like,
like
a
code
-10.
words. We're using code words so that people don't know that's what we're talking about. Be like, remember my date last Friday night? That's what we're talking about.
Oh, I thought we were on our own ship. Do we have to use code words on our own ship?
No,
Are
no,
there
no.
ears everywhere?
We're,
if you
like,
check
on the galley
Roll20, you're
of the
down
ship.
on you're down on
We're on the
deck
big ship.
65. Yeah.
The battleship.
Okay, we'll use code words.
Yeah, remember that date I had last Friday night?
Yeah, herd face.
Couldn't keep up with me.
All right.
That's what we do.
And Miles and James.
So is that Dr. Pilates on this ship right now?
Yeah, Dr. Pilati is in a lab on the ship. That is what you heard from Dr. Reynolds. Dr. Raymond.
Okay. Okay, and then I don't think I was here for the game that we interacted with them. So
basically all they said that Dr. Raymond, he said that Dr. Pilati was a hack and that he had just been rotated back to the UNN Lenape. He was doing some lab work.
Okay. Yeah, can I do some
Hack the planet.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hack data. But is that like an off limits level?
Yeah, the research labs are definitely not open to the public.
Okay.
Why?
I just want to. Well, are there some like upgrades available for our ship here then that we could? Because they might have some.
No, they wouldn't. They might like refill your ammunition if you were to talk to a quartermaster.
Yeah. Do we need to refill our ammunition? That's a good question.
Probably a good idea, just regardless.
Because I know we got torpedoes, but I don't know how many we have currently.
Yeah. So you can head down to the munitions hold around deck 58 just to go and talk to the quartermaster.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Might as well refill some torpedoes.
Yeah. And we're wrapping up pretty quick, so Patrick, once you've talked to those military folks, are you just like heading back to the galley? Are you gonna meet up with the crew? Like, what are you doing?
I'll probably just grab a quick shower. I'm assuming there's like quarter.
Yep. On the deck where you are, yeah.
Yeah, just grab a quick shower. Head back to the crew.
All right. So, when Miles is about here in the lift, and about 3 hours, showers are with sand. A little bit after.
I know desert stuff.
A little bit over 3 hours after you arrived on the UNN Lenape, you begin to feel a change in the ship. You can hear these kind of like metal stresses, and it feels like it's the sort of thing where like your ears pop, you know, like something is just a little bit off. Then the alarms start to go, and the lights go red. Miles's lift stops with an emergency stop, and people around the galley and quartermaster area begin to head to stations. A voice comes over the comms on the ship and says, "Battle stations." The crew galley where Rix and Jerry are seems fine. But the munitions area where James is, you're heading down a hallway towards sort of the quartermaster area. You can see a couple of Marines lounging, a couple of off-duty people, security doors, and all of those things. The wall bends outward, and they turn towards it, one of them bringing up a weapon, as a large metal implement pierces through, and a huge creature, like, unfolds from the side of the ship, as if it had been crawling underneath the bulkhead and cutting its way out. it very much resembles the thing that you saw on the station between the three suns.
Jesus. Like the squid thing?
Yeah.
All of us? Did
All
we
right.
do this?
Well, no, they brought a bunch of builder tech onto their ship.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's where we will end for tonight.
We didn't even get to the meeting, which is where I thought scary stuff would happen. I mean, I thought it was this, but...
You thought it was going to be
Space
builder
Squid.
tech?
I definitely thought their shit was going to go high.
Big
You think
Nate
so?
show, it's worse. So bad. And no,
Good
we
game,
do not
folks.
want to steal a ship.
Good game, everybody. It's got an infection.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a problem here.
We gotta get the F out of here. That's what the main thing
Well, you're
is.
stuck in an elevator.
Oh, I'm dead for sure.
We don't even know where you are, so like,
That's James. Let's just go,
can't-
Jerry.
you know what? It's arrows all over again. Let's just get out of here.
I don't
All
agree
right.
with these opinions.
So, just running down the various bits of news real quick because we are over time. But we're Roll20 ambassadors. We're using Roll20 right there. It's super cool. It's a virtual tabletop. You can sign up for it for free at roll20.net. If you were paying attention to our other streams and saw that we were going to be playing an Achtung Cthulhu game with the Modifius crew, we are no longer doing that because timelines didn't work out. We'll see if we can do something else with our starter set to promote that because it's pretty cool. Congratulations to our episode 8 giveaway, our good friend Che/Phil. I will reach out to you. Awesome job. Entering. And if you haven't heard, the latest Trades of the Expanse Entertainer is out by Green Ronin Publishing. That is a PDF, additional content for the Expanse RPG, and it's super cool, and you should check it out. And if you use our code Hellbreakers, then you get some cash off. And you should do that. Let me see, real quick. We got Big Nacho saying, Space Squid, will the lift... the lift should be enabled with an escape system where if the hole's breached, it would then seal itself off and would basically be a lifeboat.
Oh, you'll be like those FedEx containers they were launching.
I bet you that's exactly what'll happen with squid monsters in the ship. And Merrick in charge.
All right. Thank you all so much for the game. Welcome to our final arc of this round of Hellbreakers.
Named Death on the Lenape.
Death on the Lenape. That's a good one. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a great night. And as always...
We'll see you in hell.